What is up, my fellow gamers? And today, that was such a fucking terrible intro. I probably shouldn't start my videos with gamers because I sound like a loser, which, well, I am a loser to be fair. But yeah, there's a very interesting video that came up on my feed. Willie Mac posted some shit about it. It was some kid called NickIsNotGreen. Now I have heard of him before, and his content is fucking boring as hell. I don't know how people find him entertaining in any fucking way. He's so annoying, and everything he says, I know I've said that I hate this word, but everything he says is cringe. And he tries to be like this new commentary channel, but in the weird e-celeb way where he's not offending anyone, but he also says like really fucking cringe opinions. You know exactly what type of commentary channel I'm talking, like ones like I'm Alex, which is kind of funny and ironic because I'm Alex accuse people of interesting things, which Nick is not green, or should I call him Nick is not funny. That was a shitty joke. I don't know what the title of the video. Nick is not green, Nick is not funny, Nick is not entertaining. I think that's a good one. But anyhow, he's made a new video on SNEAKO saying how we should deplatform him, which is fucking ironic. And the points he brings up are completely retarded in any way reasonable. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of SNEAKO. I think he's also very boring and cringe. He also looks like a complete fat. No, I can't say that word. He looks really gay, is what I'm trying to say. Now, no offense if you're gay. If you're gay, I have absolutely no problem with you. But it's funny because SNEAKO tries to say that other people are losers or whatever, but it's whatever. It's like what he can say, but I don't think he should be banned for the shit he says. Now, the shit he says is fucking is interesting, but he shouldn't be banned for saying that shit. Is calling for people's bans when they're not supposed to be there is completely idiotic. Like, where was this energy when Minilad was exposed for sexting minors and shit? Where was this energy when other people were sexting minors? Where was the platform them energy, right? Now, the points Nick is not green, or no, I can't say that either. Nick is not green points out are completely, like I said, retarded. There was an instance where he said that I don't call for deplatformation, but then he says that I don't think deplatformation causes like good things or some shit, or it's not a good way of like handling drama. But then 5 seconds later he's like, we should deplatform him for these reasonings.
And before we begin, I do want to say that most of the time I don't believe that deplatforming someone is the proper way to deal with a controversy. In general, policing content can be dangerous, but as you're about to see, SNEAKO has grossly violated YouTube's terms of service and qualifies for removal from the website.
And the reasons he brings up are completely idiotic and completely retarded. At one point he's just like he sexually assaults a YouTuber. Not harasses. I'd understand if he says harasses. That's also completely retarded to say. But he says he's sexually harassed, or sexually assaulted, Chad or whatever her name is.
Now, a little over a month ago, SNEAKO went on his live stream to talk about one of my friends, Chad, who gave me permission to make this video, but had no part in the creation of it, and it wasn't her idea or suggestion for me to make this. He reacted to a video she made about a TikTok dating coach, and I'm just gonna play the video here so nothing can be left out of context, but I am gonna issue a huge content warning for sexual assault. I would leave the video now.
But I have no problem with Chad or whatever she does. She literally, there's another point where she's like, she's like saying, it's not my recommendation to upload the video, but the fucking retard, he still fucking does it because he's a retard. And he tries to say that he's like the new Andrew Tate or whatever.
He's sort of like the new Andrew Tate now that he's not on the platform anymore. He was recently banned off Twitter, and now,
which is completely false, and in most senses, Andrew Tate doesn't really like to talk to smaller people, I'd say. SNEAKO was on with Destiny at one point, actually. But to call him Andrew Tate is kind of ignorant. You might not like his views or what he says about shit, but he's not, I wouldn't say he's deplorable to a horrible extent. Really, deplatformation would just cause him to get a stronger audience when he moves somewhere else, and then people are going to fully engage with the views from now on because they're gonna see he got deplatformed. And then fucking Nick is not green is like, yeah, we should ban him, guys. Here's the flag button. Flag him.
If you watch this video and you also believe that SNEAKO should be banned from YouTube, you can go to his channel pages, click about, and then click the flag icon on the right side of the page and report the user.
He's calling for the fucking flag wars and shit. This is gonna set a bad precedent for more YouTubers. I think I've said this before. Other people have said this. People like Augie has said this. Flagging isn't really gonna cause anything good. It's just gonna fucking deplatform more people and make the site less and less usable. Now, with the point of the sexual assault part, he later corrects it to say sexual harassment, weirdly. And then the point he's bringing up is like he simulated sex or something weird. It's so weird, and it's actually fairly ironic because I looked through his Nick is Not Green's videos, and then there's a thumbnail with the girl's titties out. And then he's like doing the pog face, and he's like, oh my god, there's her I don't know how to say it. Her milk jugs are out. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's awesome, bro. They're all like laughing and shit. It's such a weird thumbnail too. It's so cringe. And the girl didn't consent to it, so does that make Nick is Not Green?
Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Does that make it a sexual assaulter? No, it fucking doesn't. He's so hypocritical with his own views. And from the other videos, he's also tried to like call people incels when they just made a joke, like the guy who made the orange peanut guy, when he made videos about like Amy Schumer not being funny and shit, 'cause she's not funny. You know, everyone can agree she's not funny. And then the fucker Nick is Not Green is like, yeah, he's a sexist who hates women. He hates women. You can't even make a joke without this guy being such a hall monitor. He's literally what's his name again? He's literally like the carbon copy of Jake Lucky. He's the more gay version of Jake Lucky, if you catch my drift. And then there's another point where he says that if you're centrist, you're conservative, bringing politics out of nowhere. He also likes to bring politics out of nowhere, which I've noticed. He just like, if you slightly disagree with him, you're a conservative, you're a Republican.
I refuse to truly align myself with either side. Okay, then you're not a lefty. If you say I don't want to align with either side, then you're just a centrist, which just makes you a right-winger because you just end up falling into their belief system. It's absolutely mind-blowing how so many people can be absolutely delusional hypocrites with no self-awareness whatsoever. It makes my blood boil with misanthropy. Also, before someone says in the comments, oh, so you're just gonna group moderates with Republicans? So if someone doesn't agree with you, suddenly they're a Republican? Yeah, take a freaking test online and see where you rank with the rest of the world. I promise you, if you think you're a moderate, you're definitely on the right side of things. And not the right side of things, just the left, not the left side of things is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not Political's channel. I've said this many times. They're all retarded. But to say that someone who disagrees with you is an instant Republican is completely ignorant to what actual politics are. This is the problem with much of the political sphere I've seen on YouTube, where if you disagree with them, you're an instant libtard, you're an instant conservative. You're a Nazi to these people, right? You're a communist. You want all these horrible things to happen to children, right? And they also bring up the fucking children views, which is also retarded. It's the same thing I saw on Twitch. It's ignorant, it's retarded, it's flawed. It takes back from the actual arguments that had to be fought. The actual views we had to actually change and shit. Or not views, but content we had to actually see, because there's actual sexual content that should be banned, but then people ignore it and saying, well, you should let them grift, which fine, chase the bag, right? But don't complain when people go after people who are obviously like sexually like exploiting themselves on Twitch, and then like completely get mad when people are doing it with when people defend people for doing a lot less. That's completely idiotic. I've seen that with Twitch and shit. Now, Nick is Not Green is just boring too. I said it before, he's boring. He had some fight with a Cheeto who is an interesting guy. They had there's like videos of them arguing. This is my favorite. This YouTuber sucks, but yeah, I agree. Fuck Nick is Not Green. He's sort of been under my radar because he's been recommended to me a couple times, and his thumbnails are also really fucking horrible. Like, really. And then he's hanging with people I kind of like. We acted out my fan fiction. Yeah, nice one with the clickbait right there. You're about to kiss her. Who wants to see this shit? Who wants to see this shit? The weirdos do. It's the little weirdos that do. And he calls nice. He calls ISO Speed sexist, which is a good one right there. Yeah, let's falsely accuse people we don't like of sexism or conservatism. Let's call them a hardcore Republican, right? You're a centrist. You're a Republican to these people. And then to catch up predator videos, which whatever. And then more clickbait, and he cries about other people doing clickbait. Where is the fucking consistency here? Motherfucker, at least be consistent if you're gonna call out other motherfuckers. Yeah, these thumbnails are complete fucking cringe. Now, I know I kind of strayed far away from the SNEAKO shit, but yeah, don't deplatform people you disagree with. Come on, dude. Flagging wars? Are you fucking serious? And then he's gonna complain when it happens to him. I know he's gonna start crying about it when it happens to him. He's gonna start like, the YouTubers are getting mad at me for flagging. Like, you saw the shit coming if you're gonna complain about it. Now, yeah, I just want to talk about that. I kind of didn't want to make the video today, but when I saw that shit, I sort of had to. Other people are gonna do it, so yeah. I'll make a video whenever I feel like it. See you in the next video. Or whatever. Bye. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for this YouTuber, me.